Good afternoon, sir. Today I will discuss the captain, ship officer, and the ship engineer different duties and responsibility on board the ship. First, the captain. The overall in command is a high grades licensed mariners who hold ultimate command and responsibility of a merchant vessel. A. A captain can perform his or her duties by ensuring the safe and efficient operation of vessels. A ship captain is in command of water vessel in lakes, coastal water, rivers, or bays. The ship captain navigates their vessel according to the weather condition and uses radar, depth finders, radios, buoys, lights, and even lighthouse. They determine sufficient level of oxygen, hydraulic fluid, or air pressure of the vessel. B. In my own idea, the major responsibility of a captain is an overall command and control of the navigation, maneuvering, cargo handling, stowage, communication, and safe handling of the ship. C. It is liable to the deck department ship officer and engine deck department ship engineer. Number 2. In general, the master or captain is in overall command of the ship, while the shipmate is the head of the deck department. A. Ship officer can perform his or her duty by this often involves administrative tasks such as scheduling work, quality control, coordinating with other departments, and conflict resolution. The shipmate also usually complies supply, overtime, and cost control records. And requisition or purposes store and equipment. Citation needed citation needed depending on the number of officers carried. He may or may not be a watch officer. B. The major responsibilities of the shipmate are the deck department management, navigation, watch standing, cargo operations, safety and firefighting operation, environmental protection, as well as acting as a vessel security officer and medical officer. C. The personnel under his supervision are the second officer, third officer, and deck cadets. D. Second mate is usually in charge of ship navigation with a position below ship officer and above third officer, while the third mate is primarily charged with the safety of the ship and crew. The third officer generally serves as the ship safety officer. 3. Ship engineer, head of the engine department, is the most senior licensed member of the engineering department who oversees the machinery and equipment of the vessel. A. Typical. The ship engineer ensures machinery and equipment are functional, assesses fuel, lube, oil, and other consumable needs, updates supply inventory, complies with rules and regulation, prepare the engine room for the inspection, and supervise the engine crew. B. The major responsibilities of a ship engineer: take charge of an entire engineering department and leading the team as they complete various project. Ship engineers works alongside other engineering and technical technician, approving design, calculating costs, negotiating contracts, and executing plans safely and efficiently. C. The personnel under his supervision are the second engineer, third engineer, fourth engineer, and engine cadets. D. Engineering. D. The second engineer is the officer responsible for supervising the daily maintenance and operation of the engineering system. The person holding this position is typically the BCS engineering on board the ship. Due to the supervisory roles this engineer play and the operation duties performed. Operational duty include responsibility for the refrigeration system, main engines, and any other equipment not assigned to the third or fourth engineers. The third engineer is junior to the second engineer in the engine department and is the third engineer is junior to the second engineer in the engine department and is usually in charge of boiler, fuel, auxiliary engines, condensate, and feed system. This engineer is typically in charge of the bunkering if the officer holds a valid certificate for fuel transfer operation, while the fourth engineer is junior to the third engineer in the engine department. The most junior marine engineer of the ship is usually responsible for electrical, sewage treatment, lube, oil, bilge, and oily water separation system. Depending on usage, this person usually stand a watch. Moreover, the fourth engineer may assist the third officer in maintaining the lifeboat's proper operation. That's all. Thank you, sir.